Good morning, everyone. It's Rhonda Swan from the Unstoppable family. I seem to be shooting all my videos these days. I'm outside in the gorgeous nature with my hat on. This is like my go-to hat when I get out of the house in the morning to take Honolulu to school. But, you know, I'm hanging out right now. Well, right there. You can take a look at the Alpina Coffee Shop. And I just got totally inspired to shoot this video this morning because I had a little thought of how I run my day. And people always ask, gosh, how can you have time to get out in nature and to run a business and have a kid and do this and do this and do videos? Well, first off, it's because I live my business, right? I live my life. I love everything that I do, and I love sharing everything that I do, so I make it part of my life. But there's a couple lessons that I want to share with you on this video that might make it a little bit easier for you, especially if you're looking into, kind of tapping into the new world of being an entrepreneur, because it can get tricky, it can get quite busy for people, and they get a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff to do when you are, starting off in a new business. Goodness, I have the hiccups. So, all right, so this is what I do. All right, I call it the marketing wheel. All right, and I've talked to several people about this before, and I'm going to actually start really publishing it because it's really a way, especially for new marketers, but even more so for me. I know when I check off every spoke in my wheel, my day can really start. Okay, so that maintains my dedication. Certainly having a smartphone makes it really easy to be able to communicate, let's say, with leads or people that really want to work with us. I really love using an automated system. My husband Brian's got a killer automated system that they use, which is powerful because people just go there and get started. I do a little bit more personal work with people because I run also a high-end travel opportunity that people usually want to talk to me a little bit more to make sure the money that they're spending is going to be well spent. So I do a little bit more communication with people during the day on my phone. But this is the deal. Once you set your wheel, okay, you set your wheel in place. I'm going to kind of explain it to you. The wheel is like, there's like 5 spokes usually on the wheel, 4 to 5 spokes, depending on, how you use your marketing. And I call it my marketing wheel. What I do every day to make sure and to maintain that I know I've gotten everything done. I just work around my wheel. What that means is this. I get up in the morning, of course I run an internet business, so I got to make sure I'm communicating with my people. And what I do is first off, I typically do a video. So my hub, typically in my wheel, is a video. So I call it YouTube or a video, right, in my center. So once I shoot my video, boom, I shoot my video and it's ready, okay? Now I have to start pushing it out to the world, right, sharing it with the world. So I start with my wheel, and my wheel starts with typically Facebook. So I usually do a video, and I'll either add the video to Facebook or I'll do a post about what I spoke about on Facebook. And then I always promote my Facebook post if it has any, if I'm posting with purpose, then I promote it. That's $6.99. I just promote it. It costs me $6.99, but it gets in front of a lot more people that are connected to me. And I always have my website link, right? Typically, I bring everyone to my blog, which I like to call it my home. Many of you guys know I do a branding workshop, and I really help people understand the power of their home, the power of their brand, and the power of bringing people to a neutral location like your blog, right? Because your blog really becomes a neutral spot. When someone gets there, they like you, they like what you say, so they go on over to your blog and they poke around. It's kind of like if someone was invited to a party, right? They go to your party, they're like, oh, that's a beautiful little picture you have on the wall. Well, for me, the picture in my blog is like a banner on the side that people can look and see what I do. So I start with my video, then I go to Facebook. It's either a post or it's a video post, and it always brings them typically back to my blog, or if I have a capture page that I want them to go to, I send them there. So that's my one spoke of the wheel. Then the second spoke of my wheel is I will typically do an email blast to my list, right? Or I'll send a portion of either the video, and I'll write a little bit about what the video said in my email, and then I'll ask them, invite them over to read the rest or watch the video on my blog. See, I keep them always circling in my wheel, coming back to my blog. And then what I'll do is I will either turn that same video or that same post into a blog post, because then it maintains the congruency of the communication that I'm sending out for the day, right? So now I've got my video, boom, goes to Facebook. It goes to Facebook, and then it goes to my list, then it goes to my blog. And then it goes literally to all the other social media that I might have, which is Twitter or LinkedIn. I just kind of push it out there. And I tell you guys, I'll share it on my fan page, like I share it all over the place, and then I make sure that, I'm interacting. Okay, so now my day is done. I mean, my marketing day is pretty much done. Now I get to leave my house, shoot more videos, go in nature like I was all morning today, come to the coffee shop, have a, hangout time, relaxing, enjoying my local, area. We're in Tahoe now. I just love sharing and being part of this community while we're still here, give money to the local people. So, because that's really how you can not only start a business and maintain your consistency and check it off your wheel, but it's also a great way for you to remember that if you're not living, people are not necessarily wanting to work with someone that's behind the computer all day. If you're on the computer all day, you're really not giving a representation of how amazing our industry can be, right? So, hopefully that helped you guys today. Go out, be unstoppable, create your own wheel, and go out and live. Cheers from Ron Swan, and here in Salt Lake Tahoe. Be unstoppable.